Danny Lightning here. We are checking out the Audi ABT RS7R. We're going to do a stage 5 shift pattern and tune. We're going to do a stage 6 shift pattern and tune. We're going to try and find a live racing setup for this, and we're going to do a nice little review on the car and let you know if it's any good. Hit that subscribe button for more awesome CSR2 content. Thank you. So when you have all the stage 6 parts and all the fusions installed, this is how you're going to tune it and shift it for a maxed out shift and tune. Nitrous all the way to the right, final drive 2.61, tire pressure 8 psi. And that's going to give it a dyno of a 10.295 on the dyno. It would really help the channel out if you watch the entire video and hit that like button. YouTube pays attention to all kinds of stats, but if you watch the entire video, YouTube really pays attention to that. So that would help me out a lot. Thank you. To drive it, we are going to try and get a perfect start and then get into 5th gear as quickly as possible and then hit the nitrous, all the shifts right before the red line after that. Here we go. 3, 2, 1, go. 2, 3, 4, 5, nitrous. Bottom line, that's all there is to it. Shifts right on the red there. Try to get really close to the green. You don't want to be in the green. I mean, if you get a perfect shift, that's fine, but hey, not all cars like perfect shifts. That's going to give us a 10.043. It can run a little bit faster than that if you get a perfect run, which is not easy to do. So let's tune this thing for stage 5, and we'll show you the stage 5 shift pattern and tune. When you have all the stage 5 parts installed and fill her up with fusions, nitrous all the way to the right, final drive right around 3.21-ish, and then we got our tire pressure on 8 psi. That gives us a dyno of a 12.255 on the dyno. Now I'm pretty sure we're just going to go ahead and do the same thing. This is one of those cars that's kind of hard to figure out, so we're going to go with the same shift pattern. It seems to work really well. All right, 3, 2, 1, go. 2nd, 3rd, 4th, 5th, nitrous. And I messed it up a little bit, but you guys get the idea. You saw me drive it properly last time. You're basically going to get into 5th gear as quickly as you can, hit the nitrous in all good shifts, or I guess you could do perfect shifts. And what do we get? 12.030. I can't read. There goes the dyslexia. 12.056 on the dyno. And that did beat the dyno by a pretty decent amount. If I would have shifted the car a little bit better, it would have done better than that, but nobody's perfect. You get to see the mistakes I make and stuff, but hey, that's how we do this car. Today I'm using Asho Speed the King's account. Without accounts like this, us YouTubers couldn't make videos like this for you guys, so check out Asho. There's a link to his channel in this video's description. So let's set it up to see if we can find a really good live racing setup where it's not going to get moved into lobbies. Right now it's going to be a good live racer, but it will be winning live races and beating the dyno and getting pushed into faster and faster lobbies. We're going to try and find a tune that prevents that, so I'll let you know in just a second if I can find one. Okay, so we found one. If you don't want to have to deal with being moved around in different lobbies and having to reset the car so it can win again, I would try this setup right here, okay? We've got the engine on stage 3, turbo stage 3, intake stage 3, nitrous stage 3, body stage 3, tire stage 5, transmission stage 5. So set it up like that, and this will be cool. Nitrous all the way to the right, final drive 3.56, tire pressure 8 psi, and that's going to give us a dyno of a 13.398. So our goal is to run slower than that. We want to get as close to 13.4 as possible without beating 13.4. That way the car always stays in the 13.4 lobby, and it'll be very competitive. It'll get a little bit of a lobby advantage. It's got 605 on the Evo, 1300 on the 605 on the performance points, 1302 on the Evo. So it should get a decent amount of lobby advantage. Give this a try, give this a try and see if it works for you. It should be pretty good. Alright, so to drive this for the live racing setup, we're basically going to try and get a perfect start, early shift in the 2nd, hit your nitrous, and all good shifts after that. It's much easier to drive like this. 3, 2, 1, go. 2nd nitrous, 3rd, 4th, 5th, 6th gear, and we might actually need to downshift a couple times before we cross the finish line to keep it from beating the dyno. So if you notice the car is running faster than the dyno, which we do not want on this type of setup, downshift before you cross the finish line. There we got a 13,364, and we want to run 13.4 or maybe just a little bit slower. We do not want to beat 13.4. We want this car to always stay in the 13.4 lobby, so a downshift right before you go across the finish line, and that will keep you in that lobby. And this setup should be really good for live racing. Give it a go, see if it works, and let me know in the comments if it worked out for you. Now we're going to go ahead and do a little review on this car. So maxed out, it can run a 9.95 something, 317-ish miles per hour, 0 to 60 in around 1.7 something, 0 to 100 in about 2.6 something. Not bad. So can this car beat Tempest 3 Tier 4? It's got the top speed. It can definitely beat the boss, but it's going to struggle on the acceleration. 3, 2, 1, go. Second, third, fourth, fifth. So if we set it up for the fastest acceleration possible, this is what kind of time we're going to get. There we have a 1.375, and I'm going to tell you guys right now, I've only been able to get into the 1.3s twice, and I've done about 20 or 30 runs here. It is going to struggle very hard. The boss time that I have recorded is like 1.377, so it might be able to do it, but I don't think this car will be a good choice for Tempest 3 Tier 4 because it's going to struggle with that speed trap even when 100% maxed out. So my overall thoughts on this car is it's a very nice car. It beats Dyno. It's not one of the faster Tier 4 cars in the game, but it's pretty decent. If you need a good Dyno beating car, this will be okay. If you need a good live racing car, this should do okay, but it's not going to be one of my top choices for pretty much anything. It's going to struggle with the speed trap on the Tempest races. Nice car, but personally myself, I probably would just let it set and collect dust until I needed it. It's a cool car, but it's not as good as some of the other cars in the game. So yeah, I don't know. I'm going to say it's a nice car, but nothing special. Don't really bother upgrading it unless you don't already have a good Tier 4 car, or if you just really need this car for an event or something. So that's the deal with this car. Thank you guys. If you guys would like to help support the channel, maybe watch some more of my videos, that really helps. You can click the thank you button down below the video or click the join button to become a monthly channel member. That would be amazing. Maybe check out my new channel called dannylightning Science Tech. I'm trying to get that channel going. We make short, fun, interesting fact videos on that channel, so check that out. I think you'll like it. Don't forget to hit that like button, leave a comment, ask some questions, whatever you want to do. That would help me out as well. And like I said, when you guys watch the entire video, YouTube actually pays attention to that. So anybody who made it this far, thank you. Those videos are about to pop up on the screen right now, guys, and thank you all so much. You guys are amazing. Hopefully you enjoyed the video. Lightning out. Have a great day. See ya.